Hey there, Teddy Rumpskin here. Yeah. Whoa! Hey there, Teddy Rumpskin here, and today we're talking about Chucky vs. Leprechaun. Yeah! I think these two tiny terrors are a perfect team-up, right? Because they're both small, right? They're both maniacal midgets, murderous maniacal midgets, right? And they both actually have magical powers, right? Chucky's got some kind of voodoo, and Leprechaun, well, he's a fucking leprechaun, right? Yeah. And they were both really popular in the 90s. Yeah, so I'm going to pit these two little monsters against one another and see who fucking wins, right? But first we're going to talk about the movies themselves, right? Chucky first showed up in Child's Play, which came out in 1988. And it is largely considered the best of the Chucky movies, because it's actually scary, right? I mean, he's a kid's doll that's actually possessed by a serial killer, right? There's some kind of voodoo put his soul inside the doll, and the doll is slowly becoming alive, right? And it's actually a fucking scary movie, hell yeah! And Brad Dourif is the voice of Chucky, and has been through all the fucking movies. He's great. He's really scary, and oh man, it's a good movie, right?
Hello, Andy.
Then in 1990, they made Child's Play 2, which is pretty much more the same, right?
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
Chucky comes back from the grave, and he's still after this kid that he wants to, like, put his soul in the kid, right? So it's much of the same, but it's not quite as good as the first one. Then they made Child's Play 3 in 1991, which actually is a little bit better.
Wrong again, wimp. Chucky's back.
And they changed things up a bit. I mean, the kid's a little bit older. He's coming after him in military school or something like that. But it is still not as good as the first movie, you know what I mean?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Then in 1993 came the first Leprechaun movie, right? Yeah, starring Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun, right? Terrorizing some people in the fucking small town. It's crazy, right? But it's definitely a silly movie, right?
The attack is on O'Grady Farm. Send help. The leprechaun is attacking. We're gonna need some medicine.
Unlike Child's Play, nobody considers the first Leprechaun movie to be the best. Fuck no. Actually, Leprechaun movies kind of got better as they went on. I mean, they were always kind of silly and stupid, but they got better at being silly and stupid as they went. The first one's really not very noteworthy, except that it has a very young Jennifer Aniston in the cast. Yeah, look, it's Jennifer Aniston. Ooh, yeah.
Is that me gold?
What the hell are you?
I'm a leprechaun, me dear.
Here, this is what you're looking for, right?
And then they made Leprechaun 2 in 94. Following year, a Leprechaun goes to the big city, starts terrorizing people there, right? Then in Leprechaun 3, he goes to fucking Las Vegas. Yeah!
Worst nightmare.
Look out, Vegas. I'm taking over!
Now, the Leprechaun's back in the city that never sleeps.
And then Leprechaun 4, fucking Leprechaun goes into outer space, right? Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. Because Leprechaun in space is probably my favorite. It's so wacky. It's like the movie Alien, except with a giant leprechaun. I mean, a giant leprechaun, because at one point he gets really fucking big. But there's so many other wacky things in the movie, too. Like this weird bald guy who's like part machine. And there's like a princess. And it's so wacky. It's so fucking wacky.
This barbecue's only just begun.
And then in 1998, Chucky came back. Kind of inspired by Leprechaun, I think. In a really goofy, silly fucking thing. Bride of Chucky. It's straight up fucking comedy. any sense of it trying to be scary or anything is just thrown out the window. It's a straight up fucking comedy at this fucking point. It's so fucking silly. With Jennifer Tilly as a female Chucky, right? Like, what the fuck's going on? So, wait. Then in 2000, they made Leprechaun in the Hood, right? Which, I don't know, this can't really be a sequel to Leprechaun in Space, right? It has to be some kind of prequel or something, because there's no way this movie takes place after Leprechaun in Space. No. Where the Leprechaun is actually running around in the hood, right? Which, this movie actually has a direct sequel. A few years later, they made Leprechaun Back to the Hood, right? Which, is, again, more of the wacky same, right?
Get the fuck.
What's up, ninjas?
But both these movies are pretty fucking enjoyable, you know? With Warwick Davis being Goofy as the fucking Leprechaun. It's fucking fun, right? Then in 2004, they made Seed of Chucky, which is really fucking terrible. Oh my god, I fucking hate Seed of Chucky. Oh, watch this thing. It's so bad. It's so fucking weird. And I don't know. It's disturbing and not in a fucking good way. No. Seed of Chucky is just fucking bizarre. And there you go. It's the original fucking Leprechaun and Chucky movies, right? Yeah. It's kind of debatable on which one actually is better, but they're both kind of weird and stupid movies, right? And recently they tried bringing them back. In 2013, they made Curse of Chucky, and in 2014, Leprechaun Origins, in an attempt to relaunch both fucking franchises, but it didn't really work, right? Curse of Chucky was really more of the same. Brad Dourif came back to fucking voice Chucky again, in a bunch of similar fucking situations. And Leprechaun Origins tried to take Leprechaun in a serious direction or something, right? They actually got Hornswoggle, right? Who's a WWE Pro Wrestling midget, to be a fucking the Leprechaun. But I mean, his thing is already that he's a leprechaun, right? He's a pro wrestling leprechaun. So him playing the Leprechaun is kind of like, the fuck? Yeah. Well, you know what they should do? Is they should have Chucky battle fucking Leprechaun, right? Because Brad Dourif is still around. He still needs to work. And Warwick Davis, he needs to fucking work, right? Bring these two actors together to make a movie where fucking Chucky fights Leprechaun to their death, right? Yeah! I'm thinking the Leprechaun would probably win, you know? Because he's got more magic, right? Chucky, he's got voodoo or something, but he's never actually even been able to get his soul out of that fucking doll, right? So how good can his voodoo possibly be? Well, Leprechaun, he could do all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah, I believe Leprechaun would win if they actually fought to the death, but it would make for a good movie, don't you think? Yeah! Anyway, till fucking next time, keep it fucking real.
I'm a leprechaun, me dear.
I always come back.
I want me shilling.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
I'm a leprechaun, me dear.